Hey everyone, welcome to the E2 Effective Elders podcast. E2 is devoted to coaching your elder team to win by providing biblical and practical resources in authentic relationships. E2 wants nothing more than to equip you to move God's kingdom forward in the place you're serving Jesus. Visit us at e2elders.org and please share this good word with others.
Thanks for tuning in to our E2 podcast. We are grateful to CDF Capital for making this podcast possible. Thanks, Dusty, over at CDF for you and your team investing in E2 these many years. And a big welcome to Dave Brotton. Dave is the lead elder over at University Christian Church in Manhattan, Kansas. How are you, Dave?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Doing great.
I see you have your blue on, and I have my red on.
Go Colts, absolutely. And I can remember one time, for those who are listening, University is a partner church of E2, and on one of my visits over to Manhattan, I was speaking, and that very next week, the Colts were playing the Chiefs. And let me just say, I ended up eating my words.
We've had a very good year.
Yes, you have. Absolutely. And I was cheering you on big time, the Chiefs. Go Chiefs. And even tonight, now by the time people watch this podcast, tonight's game, the Chiefs are against New England, and we're cheering on the Chiefs. So
yes, we are. Yes, we are.
Anybody playing New England, we want New England crushed. So absolutely. Well, in this football season, we're getting out our Elders Playbook, and I am asking leaders of our partner churches to speak into, is there a play here, Dave? If you were calling a play for your elders team there at University Christian Church, what play would you call?
Absolutely. Well, I would call a play, but I'm also going to share a play that was called just before I got on the team, and that was play number 18, our governance and church structure. And it has been fantastic. This playbook, so many times in life, you're doing things for the first time, and you want to go talk to your mom and dad, or you go ask for some advice, for some trusted counsel. And there's not a lot of, I certainly didn't have a lot of resources from other friends who were elders in other churches where I could quietly go ask this question. And the playbook is phenomenal. To just realize that other folks have been in that, probably the same position that you've been in. And there's a couple of pages to just kind of hit the issue, highlight some fixes, some things to think about. And absolutely for us, we went through a bylaws change. So we went through a governance and church structure change. And that took place about two and a half years ago. It was my first year on elders. And I think, it was absolutely for the health of the church, really focusing on not being a hierarchical or a government type of structure, but being a New Testament church, where we're in unity, has just been incredible. It's been incredibly healthy for UCC, for our elders, and for the staff. And so absolutely, I love the playbook. That's definitely one that I would, it's tough, but it's definitely one that I would call out for somebody.
Right. And I remember when you, the elder team at University, called and invited us to the table, and we started helping you with your bylaws. Things were pretty complicated, and things were difficult and quite painful. And you guys worked very hard, and you led well. You wrote and rewrote the draft time and again, and you brought those new bylaws to model the book of Acts, the New Testament church. And away went that government democratic hierarchy, or that corporate boardroom of we're up here, we're in charge, and you down here are not. All of that went away. And it seems as if a newfound excitement and freedom for the internal structure of University is very real as a result.
Yeah, it's been incredible. We had a really good group of guys before in the structure. I think what the structure has done is it has enabled us to be healthy in our relationships with each other because there's sort of an understanding of where we're at. I think it also prepared us for the future. And this was prior to COVID, right? So we came out of a long year where we did this change, and it was like, okay, let's take a breath now. We don't have anything crazy on the horizons. We're not building a new church. We don't have a new building. We don't have a new pastor. Everybody knows each other. Let's start our strat plan and really dig in. And then spring break comes along, and whammy, here comes COVID. And not that the bylaws had a lot of say in this, but they gave us the flexibility, the unity, the strength together to just be fast and flexible, right? Myself and Barry, the lead pastor, we're together. We meet all the time, we talk. We were able to pivot online, some new positions in terms of technology and what that meant. A lot of churches, a lot of changes here in the last 6 to 8 months.
Absolutely.
And I think this structure allowed us to really be in a fast and flexible type mode.
Governance is how a church is put together, how it is structured and functions. And elder governance is absolutely essential to the well-functioning health of the local church. So it was a privilege to walk with the elder team and the staff team through that. University is an outstanding church in Kansas. It's a real model to other churches, and so it's a privilege to have you as a partner and to know that you can count on us and we can count on you.
Absolutely. Hey, if it's healthy, it'll grow, right?
Absolutely. If it's healthy, it will grow. God says so. Yep. Hey, Bud, thanks so very much, and we will be in touch.
Go Chiefs.
Absolutely.